So you guys know like the company Stars. They have like the Power Universe. They've got Outlander. This huge popular show called Outlander, and then they also have Heels. This show called Heels. It's a pro wrestling show starring Stephen Amell and forget the guy's name. I think it's like Ludwig or something like that. I forget the guy's name, but either way, I only saw a couple episodes of it. I thought it was a pretty good show. It's nothing write home about or anything like that, but it's a pretty good show. I checked it out solely because it's wrestling related and it's got Stephen Amell in it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. And I watched the first couple episodes and I was like, yeah, might take me a minute to get into it, but that was a while back during the first season. But now we see that Starz has actually canceled the show. I don't know if this has anything to do with the writers' strike or actors' strike or anything that's actually going on in the masses as a whole in Hollywood, or if this is actually something they're just like, hey, look, we don't have enough people watching, because most of the time that's what happens. Look, not enough people are watching. We're not hitting those numbers. We're not hitting the power numbers. We're not hitting the Outlander numbers or whatever other shows they have on Starz. So, we got to call it quits, And again, it's sad. It sucks because obviously you have a bunch of people working on the project, but that's the business. That's Hollywood. We already know that's the business. So, I mean, to an extent, yeah, I kind of have empathy, but I don't have sympathy for these people, because we all, like, when you get into the entertainment industry, at least you should know, you should do your homework. Everybody knows that not everything is permanent. Actually, nothing is permanent. You can be promised 15 seasons for a show or another 10 years for a show. I mean, look at what happened with Walking Dead. They had more seasons for that show until they realized, oh yeah, people aren't fucking with the show anymore. Back to this. Like I said, it's a sad day to see that, to see anybody lose their job, to see any show get canceled the way that this got canceled. With that being said, I did tweet this out because what I saw was I was like, wow, I didn't know that this many people fucked with Heels. And the reason why I say that is because when the show was on, you barely heard anything from anyone. You barely saw hashtag Heels Stars or hashtag Stars Heels, whatever, however they did the hashtag. Because I would see it from time to time, but not in the masses like I'm seeing cancel Stars now. Not in the way that I'm seeing all these people now running to Twitter to say hashtag cancel Stars, to jump on this bandwagon. So I'm like, where is this coming from? And then, lo and behold, not too long after that, I find out that Dave LaGreca from Busted Open Radio had some kind of rant this morning as to them canceling fucking the Heel Show. Which, again, I want to be clear to you guys. I'm not saying the show sucked. I'm not saying the show was terrible. I might even go back and continue watching the show. It just, when I watched the first 2 episodes, it didn't have enough for me to hook me into it. I was like, okay, what a show. But to hear the fact that Dave LaGreca went on this rant, and then he started this whole hashtag cancel Stars. So now people are running to Twitter, putting hashtag cancel Stars, and tagging Busted Open Radio, and saying, Dave LaGreca, Busted Open Radio, hey guys, I did us a favor. Hashtag cancel Stars. And I tagged you guys in it too. Let me show you. Let me take a screenshot and show you what I did. This, and trust me, this is going to lead back to the bigger picture too, where I want to get to with this whole sports and entertainment being soft type of shit. This is part of that. This is part of that whole culture vulture type of thing. Because we can talk about culture vultures, but it will be actual culture vultures, because that's what we've been seeing with college football. Actually, I don't even say college football. I'll say football in general, because we've been seeing it for years now. And much larger numbers than what we've seen before. So I do want to start off by saying that. On top of that, on top of all of this, because you're talking about a show, again, they got axed. They got rid of it. It's canceled. No more. But you guys are listening to Dave LaGreca because of the platform he's on. I mean, that's just like me saying, hey guys, let's run to Twitter and put hashtag cancel. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Well, you know what? It's a good one. Cancel the Chucky series. How about that? That's like me going to YouTube. Y'all know how I am by now. Y'all know I don't do this whole boycott shit. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. And then it'll get canceled, much like the Heel Show. But that's just like me running to YouTube or Rumble, which is more relevant, I should say, because I'm right here. But that's like me running here to Rumble and saying, hey, hashtag cancel Chucky series. We don't need that show. Instead of me just saying, hey, this show sucks. Here's why I think this show sucks. And I'm not going to fucking watch it. And I put my opinion out there because that's what I did 2 years ago when season 1 came out. When season 1 of the Chucky series came out, what did Korn do? Korn went to YouTube, uploaded a video, and showed you guys that I don't like this show. This is why I don't like this show. And if you have kids, you should probably make sure that they don't watch this fucking show. I didn't say boycott the Chucky series. I didn't run to Twitter or Instagram or anywhere and say hashtag cancel Chucky. Now I might have asked the question, how did the show get greenlit? But I'm not going to say that this show shouldn't be on TV. I'm just going to say I don't like the show. It's not for me. As somebody who grew up as a fan of the Chucky movies and the character, I find the show to be problematic in a lot of ways. So I tweeted out, I said, here's what I say about this cancel Starz situation. It's the same as any other situation. Even if half of you that are tweeting the hashtag actually watch the show, it wouldn't get axed. But keep letting a radio host tell you to boycott Starz. And I will stand by that statement because we live in an era now, I wouldn't even say an era, just society in general, has lost their minds to where people can't even make decisions on their own. You can't even have your own fucking opinion because you're listening to a radio host tell you to be enraged about a show that you never watched. Because if you did, the show would still be on air. Let's get to the next topic.